pursue my true self.
Yo! Welcome back to P4G. Wow, that last one was a long one. I got done editing it about however many hours ago, so I'm all caught up. Let's go into town. As I said, this is our final day before we head into the TV world tomorrow and confront Adachi once and for all. And there is a social link we must complete today, and that is Marie's.
Huh? Let's go. Jeez. Fog again? Really bugs me that it has to be foggy now. It's tough, hard to bite into, and it got cold while I was still eating it. It was tasty. I remember it all from when we came here. This place, this taste, and you. Huh. This is a memory. A new memory. One that has no ties to who I was before. I can feel it now. It makes me happy. When we were looking at clothes, your friends told me something. There are things that you can't do by yourself, but can do with others. That's true. You gave me a new memory. You taught me that I don't need to be worried. I wouldn't have been able to do that on my own. I only realized that because of you. I enjoyed it too. The outside world is fun, but that's not what made my time outside so enjoyable. It's because I was with you. Hey, you can have this. I don't need to worry anymore. So I'm giving this to you. Finding memories, making new ones. Either way, I'll be with you, right? So, I want you to have this. Good. Next, let's go visit a bunch of new places. I want to go to a beach, and on a mountain, and whatever. You figure it out. I'll leave everything to you.
Yay! Marie's social link gets a happy ending. Even though she never technically got her memories back, she seems to be happy with who she is. I did not mean to go back inside. Game's not quite over. See how many more times I can make that mistake. So let's actually go back to where we just were and visit the Velvet Room.
Release yourself! Release yourself! From desire, from impulse. Logic and rationales are excuses for the weak. Release yourself! Your heart's voice, your internal scream. In exchange for a lost voice, grab hold of your proof of life. Never let it go! What is this? Huh?
It had been a while since I'd been in there, so I'm curious to see if I get another Marie poem scene when I go back in. For the moment, let's actually go into the persona list because we need to clear out all this garbage. Except for Izanagi, of course, but everyone else is going bye-bye. Now, there are still social links that I haven't completed. I believe the Hanged Man and the Devil, but that's alright. We will get the opportunity to finish them. Believe you me. But for now, let's clear this list out. Let's see if we get another scene if we go back in there. And even if we don't, that's okay, because we still have business inside the Velvet Room. No, we don't get a scene. Okay. Now let's head into the compendium, because it's time to assemble a good team. The dream team, if you will. So first up, let's get the Ultimate Magician, Mata, for completing Yosuke's social link. Next, we want Chariot, Futsunushi, for completing Chie's social link. Head back up to the Priestess social link. Priestess Arcana, Skahath, however you pronounce it. It's a badass persona. That for competing Yukiko's social link. And now the Emperor Arcana, Odin, for completing Kanji's social link. Down to... Did I pass it up? Probably did. Where are they? There we go, the lovers. It's Ishtar for completing Risei's social link. Up next would be, I want to go with Fortune. This would be Norn, Naoto's social link. Go down to the Star Arcana and pull out Halil for completing Teddy's social link. And up next would be, let's see, I believe Hierophant is next. Koryu for completing Dojima's social link. And finally, the Justice Arcana. This thing, whatever it is, Sarosha. Sorry, I don't know my SMT demons very well, but that is for completing Nanako's social link. And there we go, I have my dream team of personas. And tomorrow we're ready for our big battle. Let's check that list out one more time. Everyone at level 99, and of course their skills are very good. Sweet. Now let's head back home. We'll get some rest for tonight and be prepared for battle tomorrow. Got a call first, or a message rather. No, it's a call. Yes, Chie, we will be doing that. We can see that the fog is definitely having an effect on people, and it would seem rumors are even circulating that may not be true. It's almost as if cutting through lies is a theme of Persona 4. Who could have possibly imagined such a thing? Let's talk to Risei and see if we can use her as a shortcut.
Okay, that's all of us. go, Sensei!
Let's try heading into the Velvet Room one more time, just in case we get another scene. Nope. Alright, then we'll leave. So before proceeding, we'll save the game. Very good. And Teddy will be the one giving us directions over to the apartment in which Yamano probably died. So today's dungeon is going to be a little bit different. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to edit and cut it just yet, but I want to stop when we get to new floors in the dungeon because Adachi will speak to the investigation team from afar, and I feel like his words are kind of important to understand his character. And then ultimately, when we get to the end of the dungeon, I'm going to do some very significant editing because there's a certain way I want to present the battle that's coming in front of us. Also, the dungeon is a bit more complicated than ones in the past. There's definitely some entering and exiting, some reversals that happen. So let's see how this all plays out. So I've decided to abandon my approach of rotating everyone in and out because this is kind of an all-encompassing fight. So let's check the status of our teammates. I'm actually going to take the weakest ones into battle as if it were a grind dungeon. So in this case, that would be Teddy, Yosuke, and Kanchi. The three dudes will be joining me. I will have a chance to switch partners out as I go through the dungeon. There will be times where I have to come back here to the entrance, so I'm sure I'll get the ladies on the team when that happens. So let's add everyone. And enter the, well, the killer's dungeon. That's one way to put it. So Adachi's blocking our way. There are two ways into that room, and Both are sealed off by some strange force. So in order to continue the dungeon, you're gonna have to find another path out of here. And I know exactly where that would be. Come to the middle of the dungeon and you head down this hole. So we've transported from Magatsu Inaba to Magatsu Mandala World 1, and now it becomes more of a traditional dungeon. There will be some floors after this, but Adachi will attach rules to some of them. Before we proceed, let's actually use a Goho M and back out. We will be able to return exactly there, but let's change the team up. We'll stay here and check the status now. Alright, so we'll put Naoto on, we'll swap Yosuke and Chie, that sounds good. And, okay, yeah, we'll just switch to all the ladies, because it's all about even right now. So, Yukiko, add to party, switch out with Kanji. We'll trade Naoto for Teddy. And Chie for Yosuke. Sounds good, and I might switch it up halfway through the dungeon. Let's go back to Mandala World 1. It's just as he says, if you fight shadows on this floor, including shadows that are hidden in treasure boxes, then he boots you out of the dungeon. So let's not give Adachi the satisfaction. We'll actually back out right here, right now. Then we can come back to floor 3. We'll switch out our party members. Stay here. The girls have leveled up, so we'll get the guys back on the team. And let's head back. You'll see me fast forward and run by everything, and once we get to the door at the very end of that floor. Then we can fight enemies.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't work. Two enemies left. Don't lower your guard now.
Counting on you! Persona! It's not going down. It's so stubborn! Come on down! It ain't going down!
What? More of them? Gee! Three of them. Don't give up now,
Persona!
okay?
Counting on you! Persona!
Keep it up, Yosuke-senpai. Two defeated.
Persona! What? I can't defeat it! Persona! Underestimate me, and this is what you get.
And we'll back out yet again to change our team up for these final couple of floors. Let's see how everyone compares now. Alright. So bring the ladies along for these last couple of floors. Naoto and Chi are at 78. I think I'll... Yeah, that's fine. We'll just switch to the girls. And head back in.
Chie-senpai's confused.
Oh dear!
Last one. Go for it. Persona! Yeah!
Couldn't do it.
Just what I'd expect, Chie-senpai.
Come on! Yeah! Couldn't quite beat it. All yours! It's quite tenacious. It's over.
Now Tokun's confused. Can someone cure her?
Persona! Someone finish it off!
One enemy to go. Keep it up.
Persona!
Wait!
What?
Persona! can do it.
That's amazing, Yukiko-senpai. Keep it up! Take this! Yikes! Persona! It's quite tenacious. Sheesh! Wake up! Come on! Yeah! Couldn't quite beat it. It's quite tenacious. I can't defeat it. Good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll. Come on! Take this! Yikes, it's tough. Careful, guys. You're really low on health. Shouldn't someone heal Yukiko?
Someone finish this one off!
Persona! Last one. Come on! Go for it. Take this! Yeah! Ooh, congratulations! I leveled up!
Alright, as Rise says, we've reached the end of Magatsu Mandala,
You look hurt pretty bad.
and it's a dead end. So you need to use the Goho M, unless you have to backtrack the hard way to get back to the entrance of the dungeon. Yes, let's actually do that. First up, I will use a skill, just use Salvation to get our HP back, and I'll take the Fox's services to get the little bit of SP I'm missing. And we'll save the game here. Alright guys, I know a very suspicious edit just happened right there, and there's a reason why. It's because the last 40 minutes you just saw was from a different setting than what's happening now, and that's because I recorded about 2 hours of footage and was like, I'm not sure how much this is really going to be, because we just did so much fast forwarding in that dungeon. Multiple fast forwards. So now that I know that we have time for it, we're going to fight Adachi at the tail end of this one, but I'm going to do something a little different. There's going to be even more unusual editing to get the presentation that I want. So what's going to happen now is I'm actually going to remove the 3 people that are on my team. So get rid of Yosuke and Kanji and Naoto. That was the team I had set up for this final run, or will have set up, but we're going to go in alone to face Adachi. Kind of weird how Adachi said to bring all of our friends for this fight. Well, I'm not going to do what he wants. I want to fight Adachi one-on-one. That's the way I want to do things. So let's go in there. And we go back to the very beginning of the dungeon to Magatsu Inaba. We're done with the mandala section. So I'll do a little cut here and we'll rejoin when we get back to that place we couldn't get into before. Okay, here we are. This is the exact gate that we couldn't get through before, but now that we've progressed through Magatsu Mandala and defeated the shadow at the very end, it opens. And Adachi is right through here.
I'm surprised you made it this far.
Allow me to confirm the crimes you've committed thus far. You had suspicions that this world was dangerous, yet you threw Mayumi Yamano into the TV. Knowing full well that Miss Yamano died here, you did the same to Saki Konishi. Not only that, but you duped Namatame into taking over your murder attempts while you watched like a spectator at a game. When the disappeared stopped dying, you sent a warning letter to ensure more victims. Even when a copycat killer arose, you had the gall as a detective to eliminate a suspect under investigation. 2 people died in the last 6 months, and a young girl is now in critical condition. But that's not all. If at any turn something had gone wrong, many more would have succumbed. All for some foolish excitement, like a criminal reveling in the chaos he creates.
Yeah? So what's your point? All I did was put people in here. It's the world that really kills them, isn't it? This world reflects people's thoughts. Which, oh dear, does that mean the real culprits are everyone on the outside, including you?
To hell with that! You did that stuff knowing full well those people were gonna die! If that's not a crime, then what is?
You're so self-righteous.
How can you say that? Aren't you a police officer? Out of everything you could have been, didn't you specifically choose to join the police?
Don't make me laugh. Just because someone joins the police doesn't make them some kind of agent of justice. You know why I applied? So I could legally carry a gun. That's all. You'd be surprised how many are like that. I thought it would be fun too, but to tell the truth, that was a wash. Everyone around me was such an idiot. I made one tiny mistake, and they all got on my case and sent me out here to Nowheresville as punishment. I was bored shitless and wondering what to do next when I discovered this power.
For crying out loud! Why a bastard like you?
A gift for having to put up with this lame job out in Nowheresville, I guess. I did that stuff 'cause I could, and it got interesting, so I watched.
That's your reason? You can't be serious! You really don't care what happens to our world?
Let's be honest, there's nothing great about the real world, is there? It's just dull and annoying as hell. No one accepts that's the way things are. They're just stuck with it because they can't deny it either. Those who actually succeed in life, they just happen to be born with a magic ticket called talent. If you don't have it, you can either accept or deny that fact until you die. That's your only choice. Once you realize that, all you have left in life is despair, the ultimate game over. Wouldn't it be better if that kind of reality was wiped away?
That's complete BS!
Brats like you are so damn naive. You piss me off. Listen, you might have hopes and dreams right now, but that's only because you know nothing about reality. One day you'll see. You'll be faced with a boring reality that boxes you in, no matter where you go.
You're the only boring thing here! If you want to disappear, go ahead! Stop dragging us into it!
Stop yelling, punk. I understand you're all afraid and gotta act tough to cover it up, but geez. I'm telling you all this based on my own experience in life. Think about it for a second. Once everyone turns into shadows, they'll still keep on living, oblivious to all the things around them. So how's that different from the way it is now? No, this'll make things much easier for everyone.
Easier? What the hell are you talking about?
Come on, how many people out there actually think about what's real or what's right and wrong? Next to none, I bet. It's useless to think about those things in the first place. You don't get anything out of facing reality, and there's no way to change it either. I mean, what could be more boring than brooding over things you can't change? It's better to just ignore them and believe only what you want to believe in life. Doesn't that sound a lot easier? It would be awesome if everyone's life could be that easy. No matter who you are, your lifespan is about 80 years or so, right? Then it'd be easier if we all just became shadows. No need to hold back anything. No more pretending we don't see things. Honestly, we don't need our world anymore. Better to let it be swallowed up and for mankind to turn into shadows. That's what all those people who are scared to death really want. So it's my duty to see that they get it.
Nobody wants anything like that! It's just you, dumbass!
Jeez, don't you remember what it was like when your shadow came out? It must have been enjoying life far more than you.
Be careful! I don't know what's happening!
You all saw shadows as mere monsters, didn't you? These things move on pure instinct. They go wild because you defy them. You annoying little brats are the ones who are wanted in the new world!
Speak for yourself! Living is too painful for you, but you don't want to die? Of course no one would understand. It makes no sense. You're just throwing a tantrum like a kid who can't have his way!
People can't live alone. If you give in and sever your ties to human society, it will naturally become hard to live in it. Yet you refuse to face life and admit your fault, running from your own humanity like a coward. And though you claim to find life troublesome, you cause nothing but trouble for many others. Your twisted logic is that of an immature, egotistic brat.
Shut up! Stop trying to act all tough! You guys can't even stand on your own, unless you deny everything I said! Stupid teenagers! You have no idea what kind of shit I've been through!
Favored by the world, my ass. I'm gonna say it flat out. You're just a worthless criminal!
Here he comes. This'll probably be our last battle. Let's hit him with everything we've got.
The world is about to change! Your existence won't belong there! I thought I could just leave you be, but you're like a plague! I'll have to get rid of all of you!
I can't believe he's the one. That bastard! We can't lose, no matter what! A persona? But that can't be!
Dumbass! Dumbass!
Come, Kanzeon!
Dumbass! Persona! Persona! Persona!
Come, Kanzeon!
Persona! Persona! Damn brats! Shut up and let me finish you off! Dumbass! Persona!
Come, Kanzeon!
Persona! Dumbass! Dumbass!
Come, Kanzeon!
Damn it! You're all such a pain in the ass! I'll kill you! Just like I did those other ones! Dumbass! Persona!
Kanzeon!
Persona! Persona! Bastards! There's no way I can lose! It makes no sense! I can't lose! Dumbass! Persona!
Here
goes, Kanzeon!
Persona! Dumbass!
Persona!
Persona!
I search for your heart, pursue my truth.